Welcome to 30-question human body quiz. Which organ pumps blood throughout your body? Heart beats about 100,000 times daily. How many bones are in an adult human skeleton? (206 bones. Babies have around 270. What is the largest organ in the human body? Skin covers about 1.52 square meters. What portion of your brain is responsible for balance and coordination? Cerebellum, only 10% of brain volume but contains half its neurons. Which part of the eye controls light entry? Iris expands and contracts like a camera aperture. What is the strongest muscle in the human body by force? Masseter jaw can close with 200 pounds of force. How many taste buds does the average human tongue have? About 10,000 taste buds replaced every 10-14 days. Which blood cells fight infection? White blood cells. A drop of blood can contain up to 25,000. What is the smallest bone in the human body? Stapes in the middle ear, only 3 mm long. Which gland controls metabolism and growth? Thyroid gland produces hormones that regulate heart rate and body temperature. Which organ filters blood and produces urine? Kidneys. They process 50 gallons of blood daily. Which bone protects the brain? Skull. It has 22 bones fused together. Which muscle pumps blood through the body? Heart. It beats about 100,000 times per day. What is the body's largest organ? Skin. It covers about 20 square feet in adults. Which part of the eye controls light entry? Iris. It adjusts pupil size automatically. Which blood cells fight infection? White blood cells. They can engulf bacteria in seconds. Which gland produces insulin? Pancreas. It also makes digestive enzymes. Which part of the ear maintains balance? Semicircular canals. They detect rotational movements. What is the body's smallest bone? Stapes. Stirrup in the ear. It is only 3 mm. Which organ produces bile? Liver. It performs over 500 functions. Which human organ can regenerate its own tissue? The liver can regrow to full size even after 75% removal. What is the strongest muscle in the human body? The masseter jaw muscle can bite with up to 200 pounds of force. How many bones does a human baby have at birth? Around 300. They fuse into 206 bones by adulthood. Which part of the body has the thinnest skin? The eyelid's only 0.5 mm thick. What is the fastest healing part of the body? The tongue. Due to rich blood supply, it heals twice as fast as other tissues. Which human organ produces insulin? The pancreas, beta cells, and the islets of Langerhans release insulin. How many taste buds does the average human have? About 10,000, but they regenerate every 10 to 14 days. Which bone is the longest in the human body? The femur, thigh bone, about 1/4 of your height. What is the only organ that can float? The lungs, because they are filled with air, they float in water. Which muscle in the human body never gets tired? The heart. It beats about 100,000 times per day without rest. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.